Hey Zo, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to be
I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
ZoWilliams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. Man, oh man of shivers. When I tell you we got a crate, let me do this right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you now
Oh, hell no.
to the voice of reason. The only place where you can get this cold game. You under dig?
Right.
Beautiful women. Smart women. Angry women. But when I tell you we got a topic for you today, I can't play with you now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about this topic long and hard. That's what she said. On the queef side of the game.
He got Gucci's fart.
You know, if you got him farting, boy, you got him starting. So listen. The voice of reason. We got a crazy topic. If this is your first time tuning into the voice of reason, please understand just a little bit about what we do. Break it down.
Break it down for him.
I put you in front of women from all walks of life. And the women break down the game for you from their perspective. See, a lot of times women have to manipulate, connive, cajole. You know, y'all got to maneuver a lot of times because niggas don't listen.
Right.
Men in general don't listen to women in particular. So I decided to put together a show where I highlight dope ass women that got game to share. You under dig? That makes sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Yes. So in doing that, I brought in a comedian who's been through some shit, been through some hell. See, you ain't got no game unless you've been to hell. See, hell teach you game.
Right.
You get game from hell.
Right.
You under dig? You got to earn heaven.
Right.
But in order to get game, you got to get burned.
Right.
You under dig? Got to go to hell to get game. So don't let me give up too much game right now. Hold on. This ain't me right now. This is for the ladies. If you're just tuning in, the voice of reason allows the ladies to share at a deeper, more intimate level than they could in their relationships. They call in from all over the world. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. For people who asking me about Corey Holcomb, he said he's coming. He gonna, you know, he normally fall through here at a certain time. He gonna be here. But before we get to today's topic, let me finish setting it up on what we do. Mimi has returned in this burgundy outfit that is
Fire.
We talked about Mimi yesterday on the 5150 show.
Oh, really?
Yes, before we went on the air, of course.
Oh.
We were just talking about the beauty of the monkey.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
It's an exceedingly beautiful monkey.
So that means They watching you from the front and the back.
Yeah, absolutely. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. This is the most unique relationship show in the world. The most unique relationship show.
I have to agree.
You in the dig? So now that you understand what we do, before we get to today's topic, I've got things to promote. Ladies and gentlemen, Total Package Energy. You need it. I drink it. I think I drink at least, let me see, I got 4 shows a week.
Wow.
I drink at least 1 a show. So
It's
that's
natural
4.
though.
So that's like 4 shows, right? Energy boost, neural enhancer, stamina sustainer, ladies, antioxidant, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, energy shot, and it has amino acids. This is not a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's rewind. You said stamina enhancer?
You heard what I said. I'll keep it going, girl.
So that should need to be used like a marinade,
I
too.
will lay down in it. You under dig? Motherfucker lay right down in it. Is this nigga laying on top of me? Yes, I am. Total Package Energy. Don't play yourself. Go to totalpackageenergy.com and get yours now. Tell them ZoWilliams sent you. Greatest energy shot in the world. Uber driver, Lyft driver, limousine driver, truck driver. Anybody that's behind the wheel at night should have Total Package Energy. Don't play yourself. Let's get 85 cases in the next 2 hours sold. Let's do it. Now, also, the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship, is my 2015 book on how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. 12 chapters, exercises at the end of every chapter. You want to change your life? You want to make your relationship better? You want to end a bullshit relationship? How to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. The paperback version is available on Amazon.com. Don't play yourself or don't delay yourself when you could actually grow up one day if you just read a couple of chapters. Chapter 3 is my favorite. The Cocoon.
The Cocoon.
You in the dig? A lot of niggas need to be in the cocoon right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then there's Love Matters Revealed. If
My
you thought
favorite.
the relationship dismount was hot monkey lava with a side of fish and grits, imagine the conversation that me and Dr. Alan Berger had on this CD. Structured conversation. Double CD. Music. You hear my music in the background right now. This is the music for Total Package, for Love Matters Revealed.
Right.
Somebody done walked in here with that thing out.
Out.
That monkey loose.
Out.
Tiff Ram just joined the show. Love Matters Revealed, my CD. Go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com. I think I've mailed out 40 copies of it today.
That's good.
That's awesome.
You in the dig? You want to get a copy? Order it now. I'll mail it out tomorrow. You in the dig?
Don't gotta wait.
Corey Holcomb should be coming in at some point. So we better get it out right now. Let me just get right to the topic before Corey comes in. Because this topic is crazy because I keep telling you guys, a lot of people are asking me, yo, Zo, I need help with my relationships. I need help with this. I need help with that. Why are relationships so difficult? One dude just, well, Jesus, tear something up while you're at it. Yeah, pull up a chair and.
Sorry, guys.
Wow. I mean, these $3,000 microphones only grow on trees during Christmas time. Evergreen. But look, somebody hit me in the motherfucking, what is that place called on Instagram? Is this a true concept?
Okay.
Happy life, wife, happy life. He was disappointed. I told Bobby not to call me. He was disappointed. No, seriously though, he was disappointed because he was like, what does that mean? Does that mean I have to cater to everything that she wants? Does that mean I have to do everything she asked me to do? Does that mean I have to jump through hoops to keep her happy in order to keep the whole house happy?
Right.
And he was like, if that's true, is that fair? Well, listen, women have been socialized to be receivers. You judge men based off of what they do. Doing is giving. I need y'all to understand that. When you say behavior is a demonstration, and a demonstration sends a message. Mm-hmm. Sending a message is giving, is giving, and then you're either receiving or rejecting the message.
Right.
You understand? Wow. Don't make me do it now. Today's topic, man. Wow. The number to dial is 323-230-4610 if you're going through it right now. If you're going through it this evening, if you're dealing with it right now, somebody just touch your neighbor and say, fuck that hoe.
Fuck that hoe.
I want you to look at your neighbor and say, fuck that hoe.
Fuck them hoes.
Fuck them hoes.
These hoes is out here trying to destroy happiness.
Right.
Hold it up.
Fuck hoes.
Get ready. Get ready for what? Get ready to get this bitch out of your life. Get ready to get this bitch out of your life.
Oh my goodness.
This bitch could be a male or a female. Get ready to get this bitch out of your life. Get ready to
laying hands on that bitch.
You understand?
Lay hands on that bitch.
This bitch could be a male or a female. Get ready to get this bitch out of your life. Get ready to get this bitch out of your life. Get ready. Today's topic.
Bye, bitch.
It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard.
Oh.
The difficult lover, a deeper look into the difficult lover, the difficult personality. Why do so many people believe healthy relationships are so hard to achieve? And why does it seem so difficult to learn from your relationships? How many times do you have to go through the same type of relationship with a different actor? Just to get the lesson you were supposed to get 8 years ago.
Oh, it's got real.
How many times do you have to flunk relationship school? There's a lot of dunces in the relationship world, and I want to hear from them. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I've got questions. Agree or disagree. Regardless of how good your current relationship is right now, you will eventually become attracted to someone else, and it will be confusing and difficult to navigate because you won't know if this is a situation where you think the grass is greener on the other side, or if this person is actually someone you're meant to be with. Oh shit. I've been putting in time with my woman. I love my woman. I want my woman. But then brand new pussy comes into being. And maybe this ain't just a brand new pussy, but this is a brand true pussy.
Ooh, not a brand true.
Branded true.
Not a brand true, a branded true.
You
pussy.
understand? Maybe this pussy comes with a higher level of truth.
Ooh,
right. A higher level of meaning.
Relate to the pussy.
Wow.
Relate to the pussy.
I need you to call right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-46. Your relationship so hard? What is the point of them being so difficult? Why is difficulty even involved? Shouldn't we just be happy? Why is happiness so hard to develop and maintain?
Right.
Why do relationships grow old and boring and monotonous? Where is the relationship Lowry seasoning salt? Jesus Christ. True or false? Creating a great relationship isn't about fitting perfectly with one another. And if that's true, why do so many women date and marry potential and try to cultivate the nigga they want as opposed to the nigga they have? The number to dial, they not even listening.
I am.
We
talking
hear
about the nigga they
everything
have.
you said.
Shoot, I heard
you said it gotta fit. It can't fit perfect. I like it. Better fit perfect.
She's being nasty,
Listen.
and I was trying to concentrate.
We listened.
The nasty nun.
She's nasty.
The nasty nun.
She got on her
You
shorts
said it.
on today. She's trying to let the world know.
I'm trying to get these white legs brown. That's all.
Oh God. True or false? Sometimes you'll be so sure that you want to be with them that they feel like a necessary limb, a part of your body, like an arm, a leg, or something.
Oh, yeah.
But other times, you're so unsure and indecisive that you don't know how to see yourself out of that fog. How did I get so attached to this person?
Right.
What kind of hold do they have over me? And when did I give them the keys to my freedom?
Right.
Oh,
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
not the keys to your freedom.
I want to know, when did we decide to make relationships so difficult? Tonight's topic is
Hell said it good.
Yeah.
the difficult lover. Well, ladies, I've asked some questions.
All right.
I want to know what you guys think. Everybody in the chat room, don't get it twisted. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the super chat button. This shit is about to be crazy, 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 crazy. Now, let's get the women's opinion. And let me just say this. I'm going to set up a caveat here.
Okay.
I only want to know how you motherfuckers are difficult.
Right.
Not generally.
Yes,
all women.
I know, because y'all play a lot of games, so I know how to like maneuver.
Oh, shoot.
I want to know how y'all make it difficult, how y'all can be perceived as difficult. And I want to know from a woman's perspective, and I want to know from your own personal perspective on how, because I already know you's a difficult motherfucker,
Why?
and we ain't even intimate.
I'm just going to side it.
No, I got to set it up right because y'all want to play games.
No games. I'm like Nike today.
So tell me how you're a difficult woman. It could all be so simple, but yo ass would rather make it hard, Peaches.
Woman or lover?
You heard what I said.
I'm not a difficult woman, though.
I bet you an easy lover. Fuck your
I'm
spirit
interested.
right up out of you.
I'm an interesting lover, but as a woman, I think my biggest fault, really, my most the problem I had with relationships was I was a talker, because I worked in a barbershop, come home running my mouth. I'm a comedian, come home running my mouth. So nigga, I'm gonna run my mouth, and it can be a problem with the guy because you have to give them their space, their time, their da. You know, so
that's the best
where,
you could do.
Well, I'm saying
You
that's
just
where
talk
I'm
too
the
much?
most. I talk too damn much, and because I'm one of them good women. I'm a cook for you, clean up.
I didn't ask
bring you
about
your
what's
plate.
good. I didn't ask about what's good. Don't
Okay,
give me what's good.
because I'm not difficult.
You are difficult. You difficult on this show. I can imagine if you got a little taste of dick, how difficult you be.
All I can do is laugh because those. See, he a Gemini and I'm a Scorpio. It's always gonna be some games going on, so it's a different dynamic. But I'm not difficult.
Yes, you are.
I've never been difficult.
You difficult today. I asked you to do some shit. You did something else. That's fine. That's a sign of difficulty.
Okay, all right. I'm a difficult woman.
Mimi,
Yes.
talk to me about what makes you difficult, baby.
I think if I'm dating someone and we're in a relationship and we're talking and I'm expressing things to them and they're not listening, then if I can't express myself, then I'm building up a wall. And as this wall is growing, because I feel like I can't even express what I have to say, you won't allow me to express myself. So then I'm withholding information from you. So when I look at you, I don't see you in the same light I once saw you in, because slowly but surely this wall is being built and it's not for our good. So I think that, I do that if I feel like, that person doesn't even want to hear me out. Like, I don't want to always talk, but I think that communication is key. And if there's no communication, then you really have nothing. And
that makes you difficult?
No. What makes me difficult is that if I notice that I'm trying to communicate with you and you won't allow me to do that, I become difficult. Mm-hmm. So you understand? So I'm trying to talk to my man. We're having problems, and he says, I don't want to talk about it now. He never wants to talk about it now. There's never a now, right? Mm-hmm. After about 5 or 6 or 7 of those, then low key, even though I'm acting like I'm not tripping on it, I low key am mad about it, and I low key have an attitude problem about that shit because I feel like, you didn't even want to hear what I had to say, and we could have got past this problem, but now you're turning a small molehill into a mountain because now I feel like you can listen to your friends, you can listen to this one and that one. You don't want to hear anything I have to say about this matter. You don't have to agree, but at least listen.
Mimi said that shit in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi, girl, if I wasn't me, I would be gamed up right now. You would have me, my nigga.
Hey, but this is a real shit though. If you in a relationship, right, and you would express to your mate whatever it is, and you can never say it.
Right.
There's a wall being built on either side of the fence. Even if it's him, even if I'm doing that to him, if he's trying to talk to me and Sally will listen to him and Jolene will listen to him, but I won't. There's a problem being occurred. Now Jolene is more interesting. Now he's getting an attitude.
Mimi, you just described, without doing it, the perfect Pisces conundrum.
Okay.
I asked you what was wrong with you.
That's what's wrong with me. I trip on it.
You flipped it and was like, this motherfucker, if he don't listen, then I start tripping. She flipped it.
Okay, you're right. Okay. All right, so you're right. Okay. So, something I'm difficult. Okay, well, I'll say something else, and I'll take it back. It's still the truth, but...
You can't take it back because
it's the truth still, though.
Exactly. Because what you said was you harp on shit.
Right.
You harbor shit.
Right. And
you
shut down.
Hold shit.
Right.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I should have used different words. But yeah, but it takes a while to get there. I don't just go there because I'm really understanding. I only go there if I feel like my love for you and the way you're reciprocating this situation is not adding up. Right. Then I start feeling some kind of way like, well, what's really going on here? He don't want to hear nothing I got to say about it. You know what I mean?
Let me break this down real quick. Mimi just did. She just broke something out, and this is coming out in the new book, the holographic relationship, and I talk about don't ask and answer your own questions.
That's what I did.
In relationships, a lot of times, this is what assumption is. When you assume, what you're actually doing is asking and answering your own questions through the assumption. And a lot of times that creates, or it'll make a situation, like Mimi said, that could be small. It could actually inflate that situation and make it bigger because now first we got to work through your assumptions.
Right.
Then we can get to exactly what the issue may have been.
Right.
Oh my God. And then there's Tiff Talk.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please tell us right now what makes you difficult, because you difficult. Lord knows you difficult. Anybody name themselves Quality Crazy?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, quality what?
Quality crazy. I own it. Honestly, there's two different sets of answers to that question. So one is if we live together. If we got to the point where we live together, the thing that makes me difficult is that I'm very OCD in particular, and I like it my way. So you could be OCD in particular as well, and equally cleanly. But I want things to be in the place that I decided they go in.
Wait. Stop. Stop. I don't mean to interrupt. Because that's another thing women do that can make y'all difficult.
What?
And that's using words and framing your points with terms that make you feel good as opposed to the truth. What she just said was she's controlling, but she didn't use controlling. But go ahead, finish.
Yeah, about my environment, I'm very controlling because I believe in controlling what you have control over.
Oh,
and your environment, particularly your home, is one place you actually do have control over. So I practice what I preach, and I teach people particularly to release what you cannot control, but control what you can. And my home is one space that I do have control over. So I like my towels in a certain place and my socks in a certain place and my whatever. So that can be very difficult because us coming together to cohabitate, and I'm so particular about that, can be very difficult.
So let me come back and say it again. control and freedom are two opposite sides of the same coin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So what that means is in Tiffany's environment, based on her woman that is in her environment has no freedom.
Well, they
At
do.
all.
The issue is like that it becomes a process. That's the difficult part. Like maybe you have a better place to put this, or it makes more sense to do it that way or whatever, but all of that becomes a process when we decide to cohabitate
Because
together.
ultimately you got to sign off on this is my place.
Well, that's the issue is like the first time I moved in with someone, it was his place. So obviously I submitted because I'm like, this is your place. Obviously I'm going to put my stuff where you tell me to put my stuff. But the second time I like cohabitated, it was my place first. So I'm like, you going to put shit where I tell you to put the shit.
Ooh,
But
hold on.
that's where I would say like the next time I cohabitate, it would be ideal that we pick a place together and we move in together so we create that environment together.
Right.
So there is no
See.
ownership
See.
in the environment.
This is what's happening to the world right now. Women are getting more powerful, and women are starting to let the world see how the inside of their brain actually works.
Absolutely.
Women have so many different perspectives and ways to see shit and definitions where men are very straightforward. I walk into the motherfucking store. I see a pair of Levi's. My daughter was on my head the other day. She said, you got 75 pair of black Levi's jeans. Are you gonna get another color? No, I'm gonna get another pair of black Levi's jeans. She was like, what is, I don't understand. What is that? Again, we're very straightforward with things, but now we're starting to see the multiplicity of the woman's mind in today's society. So look at all of the confusing things that are being laid out right now. You guys just talking about control. Well, we got to get a whole new apartment together so I can release my mind of the thought that this is my apartment and I'm integrating your ass into this world. No, listen, when a man walks in the house
Compromise.
and I done put that dang-a-lang down,
Nah.
this is my shit.
Just nah.
I walk in, listen.
Nah.
Those are my
Alicia.
rules. I walk in. This is my shit. I walk in your house, even if I'm visiting. This is my house.
T'Challa.
Yeah, that's how I'd never be with you, because that ain't never happening. You pay this rent, this ain't your shit.
Listen,
period.
hold on, Tiffany.
I'm gonna be
hold
so
on.
just saying, like for real, like you don't pay these bills. You as a visitor.
I will make you bend the knee.
What if he's paying the bills?
Nah. If you paying the bills, we live together. We will move in and pick a space together. That's what I learned from my past
I'm
relationship.
gonna move into this house and I'm gonna change all
I live in
your
a studio.
rules.
Fuck you. Why we moving in together in a studio? Get your whole mind right. No, we is
I'ma
not
change-
moving in together in a
I'll be
studio.
like-
No,
Be like, Tiffany,
negative.
move the bed against the wall.
Also, I have a cat. I also have a cat, so I'm like, you coming into our environment. Nah, we gonna pick all this shit together. No. But again, that's just me, and that's what makes me difficult. I don't care how everybody else handles their shit, but that's how I'm handling my shit.
She's honest.
She owns it.
I own the
and
fuck out
gentlemen.
of my shit.
Ladies and
Y'all heard
gentlemen,
that
if you're
shit.
just tuning in to the voice of reason, tonight's topic, oh my God, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. The difficult lover. Tiffany has just illustrated how difficult she could be. Are you with a difficult lover? Somebody call us right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Why do so many people believe healthy relationships are so hard to achieve? A lot of people, listen, because a lot of people have that idea already in place. Relationship is work. Marriage is work. You in the dig? A healthy relationship requires effort. You got some women out there who are effort professors, always grading a nigga's effort. That effort was poor.
You know what?
They out there though. I know some.
Effort.
You're not gonna get any head because that effort was weak. Listen, are you with a difficult person right now? The lines are open. The prayer line, let me just say it another way. The prayer lines are open because we will be praying for people who are in difficult relationships tonight. If you need prayer over your difficult relationship, call me this evening. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. We got callers on the line. Caller! What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. You're calling from Boost Mobile. Cool. Caller. You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller? Caller. Okay, caller. You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, is this the show, Zo?
Yeah, but that is your boat.
What's the juice, man? It's Tony. I'm in Cali.
What up, man? What's the deal?
Man, I was just listening to your show, and I was listening to Tiffany, and she kind of sounded like my ex. I was dating this female. Her name was Jasmine. She was a Taurus, and she came off as like a strong, backbone-minded woman. She always wanted things where she wanted, and this, and that, and the third. I'm like, okay, that's cool. This your spot, you feel me? And then she came to my house doing the same thing. And she tried to flip it like Mimi did.
Oh, no, I won't touch your shit unless you want me to clean it.
That's cool, but I mean, at the same time, you definitely do got to be compromised with your man, regardless if it's your stuff or not. Because you might look at him different if you said, okay, well, since you want the towels in this specific place, I'm just gonna take my stuff, go get this weekly until I get my own shit. And at that point, are you confident within your relationship at that point?
Tiffany, listen, let me just do it this way. Tiffany is a youngster. And it's okay. She
fine as hell too.
Exactly. She young, she's attractive, and there's female arrogance there. Just mind you, she listen. When she gets older, shit'll be different.
We'll see. We'll see.
Tiffany is a baby right now.
I'm 31.
Yeah, she's a baby. Yeah. She's 10 3 times.
I mean, I've had
I just turned 29 on Monday, so shit, I ain't that old, but I've been a lot of different women.
But this is what I'm trying to. But this is what I'm trying to explain to Tiff. As an older man, this is what I'm trying to explain to Tiff. She young. She got niggas standing in line like they at CVS to pick up a prescription.
Truth.
Niggas is holding on, trying to get out.
True.
So she could.
So then, as a man,
hold on, nigga, while I'm talking. Shit, don't just bust in, nigga. I'ma let you in. No, but see, with Tiff, she could be persnickety. She could be choosy. She could even be attitudinal.
I usually am not, though.
But she could be if she wanted to, because she at the space where she could be like, get the fuck out. Bounce.
Right.
All right, nigga, you had your chance.
Right.
Leave us.
I was waiting for it.
Right.
But you see what I'm saying? That's where Tiffany is right now. But when she gets older, and it happens to all of us. I mean, everybody, men and women, it happens. You get older, your options decrease. And when your options decrease,
turns to bitterness.
It don't turn to business all the time. Sometimes you gotta. It only turns to bitterness when you don't rewrite your expectations.
Right.
Yes, sir.
It turns to masturbation. Is what it turns to.
Shit, I already do that.
Over there, beat that monkey up.
You gotta be lonely to masturbate. That's just fun.
All right, hey caller, thank you for the call, man. We appreciate it.
Right.
New York City, nigga.
Okay, LA, nigga.
Man.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where are you calling from? Caller?
Love it.
Welcome to the Voice of Reason, caller. Are you there? Are you there? Hang up on him. Mimi.
Huh?
And I'm not, listen, somebody just said Mimi still got options.
I don't know. I was just replying like, yep, that's what I'm talking about. I
she
sure
does.
do, baby. All day.
All day long.
All
She
day.
does. And I'm going to say, you guys, oh, shit. Come on in here, my
Come on.
Hell done broke loose. What up?
You're new every time.
Hey, man, we got to get Corey a seat and some headphones. Corey just walked in the building.
It's about to get real.
Because
Okay.
Corey going to turn this shit around because I was just
shoot.
explaining.
Nigga, come on now. I'm just
You know what? Wrong lane. Wrong
Girl,
lane.
you know what?
Roll over.
Like, he talking about he gonna turn it like we would be real.
I didn't say you wasn't being real.
Okay.
No, but Tiffany was just banging real hard, and I was explaining to Tiffany.
always bang hard.
At a certain age, you not gonna be as cocky.
But also, you assume that at a certain age, a girl gonna be single still. That's a lot of presumption behind it, because if I'm in a relationship and I'm settled, you gonna proceed differently than if you're not single.
But Tiff, once again, I'm trying to prep Corey on what we had talked about, and you let your difficult mouth.
Hell yes. You asked what's difficult, so it must be difficult.
Now let me finish prepping Corey on what the topic is. Tonight's topic is this. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. A deeper look at the difficult lover. Why so many people believe healthy relationships are so hard to achieve. And why is it so difficult for people to learn from relationships? Now, we talking to young-ass 31-year-old Tiffany. She talking about if a nigga come to her house, he got to push shit where she say it go, and she's a controller inside that house. And I'm saying that's mainly because you 31. You young, and you got options. When you get older, shit gonna be different. You gonna have to change the way you get down. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here who think they run the yard, and they difficult. They don't listen. They don't communicate. They don't reciprocate. All that shit change when you get old.
All the age.
Oh no, all that definitely changes. I agree. But you just asked me one specific thing that makes me difficult, and I said this can make me difficult.
Oh no.
Now the reality,
you've been difficult all day.
What's funny is the reality is I've always dated men and been in live-in situations where they didn't mind. My first live-in situation, he was equally particular as me. So we got down together. Our house was immaculate. Like, it basically smelled like bleach all the time. So it was dope. We never had any conflicts. Literally, in that relationship, we never even raised our voice at each other for 4 years.
Corey, this woman said...
And then on the flip side...
Wait, hold on.
Never raised your voice?
No, we didn't. It was
woman
beautiful.
said...
It was so beautiful.
Did she get with a nigga? Her and the nigga got to move out of her space and get a new space so she could get it out of her head that this ain't just her space alone.
So she don't boss his ass around.
So she don't boss him around in her space.
Because he has to put stuff where she says put it.
Instead, we can make a space where we put the shit together, so it's our shit being put where we decided.
Woo! These motherfucking women, boy, they got so many goddamn rules. I remember.
Here he go.
No, I remember now. James Evans was the last real daddy on TV, right?
Right.
James Evans come into that house, goddammit. Florida gonna do what the fuck he say.
Right.
Why she running?
Florida Evans believed in white Jesus. She had to take that white Jesus picture down and put up Ned.
That was my favorite episode.
Because James said take that shit down, put Ned up. We got a lucky streak happening. And she got rid of her God because the black man is God in that house.
Right.
And he God in your house if you find one, unless you too goddamn difficult to keep. What?
I shall be cast into the fire.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my goodness.
Talk to me about the difficulty of dealing with people who make it harder than it gotta be. Is relationships hard, or do we make it harder than it has to be?
Right.
I feel like relationships aren't that hard, but I be thinking I'm lucky because I got common sense.
For real.
Like, after you talk to somebody normally for about 5 minutes, you really should know everything you need to know about that person, especially somebody my age.
Right.
I can't be getting caught up in no sucker shit with no little knucklehead ass motherfucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like fucking whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm saying, like, I'm blessed enough with the common sense where if I talk to you, I know what's up right away. Like, you know what I'm saying? One day I was leaving the club with this girl, and as soon as we got in the car, she pointed her finger at me and said, "Put your seatbelt on." That's all I need to know. I was like, okay, this bitch crazy. I'm gonna put the seatbelt on, and I'm gonna get some pussy, and I'm gonna get the fuck away from her.
Right.
But you got that pussy.
I've been fucking with girls like you'll be messing with a girl for years, and she'll always hate you because you will never give in to what she say, even though you tell her, I don't feel like you are mentally stable. They'll keep going, though. They'll act like something wrong with you. So relationships ain't difficult. The only thing that's difficult is
the people in them.
Only thing that's difficult is after you done sleeping with her again, after you done showed her what's up, leaving out the door. Because they will try to kidnap you. It's almost like a pit bull when it don't want you to leave the house because they know that you're not coming back to that name pop up in the rotation. That's all I'm saying.
I'm mad he says she ain't mentally stable, but he's steady fucking her.
Right, I feel like that's a good point. But I feel like that's stable. I can fuck you even though I think you crazy. Because I'm never going to give in or give a fuck about what you talking about. Every once in a while, I give you a little pep talk to try to help you and make you feel better around your kids who daddy ain't around. You know what? But I'm just saying.
Having a good time.
Right. That's all it is.
That's the difference between men and women, because if we see a nigga's crazy, we ain't gonna keep fucking. Well,
some girls will. Long as he hitting the bottom. He hitting the bottom of it.
Yeah.
She gonna help. He ain't gonna be crazy.
I didn't say I wasn't crazy, but I put it like this. I don't impose my will on nobody. And I just feel like a lot of women try to impose what they want on you, and when they don't get it, they grow bitter and they roll their eyes even though they still fuck with you.
Because there are a lot of bitter, older women.
Younger women.
Right? But see, I is still fucking with them.
It be lames giving them passes.
Exactly.
Any real man know this bitch ain't to be around because she ain't going to be friends with nobody.
Right.
See, y'all under the assumption older women not doing just as much as these younger hoes are.
We ain't under no assumptions.
Okay.
First off, and then something else the next minute.
True that.
That's not say. Think and say oftentimes contradicts because they don't really know half the time what the fuck they want to say.
Every once in a while, a girl get me before I get her. And I salute her. I be like, you got past the defense seal. You good. I give you your props for that. You ain't going to give me again, but I give you your props for that.
Right.
Every once in a while, one pull it on me where I be like, God damn it, I let her give me.
Right. Gotcha. Right.
But at my age, I know what's up. I expect the worst.
I expect the worst.
I do. I expect the worst. That's the truth, especially when I'm dealing with well, I don't deal with one kind of woman, but I'm just saying, my sisters think I'm stupid. And I be laughing at them. I be like, I'm not stupid. You stupid and full of emotion. And I'm going to destroy you because of that.
Damn.
Not because I'm trying to. It's just, I know you're going to lose your mind and go crazy when you don't get your way. Wow. It's not like I'm doing something wrong to somebody. When I notice, when you are around a woman, if she don't get her way, she eventually snap. She go off because you won't do what she say. Or she do something vindictive to you or something like that. And you be like, I expected all that. I didn't expect you to be right by me. I was faithful to you for 5 years. I'm like, okay. You did good for 5 years, if that's true. I don't care. I ain't been faithful to you.
You did good, Toby.
I appreciate that.
That's real.
So let me just say this. Because Corey came in and said something very powerful to remind me of what I was saying earlier about the young woman is under the illusion that she got it popping. But like Corey said, it'd be a bunch of lames making her think she has it popping.
Aha.
You see what I'm saying? It'd be a bunch of lames, like doing whatever they say, jumping through hoops. Right.
Exactly.
But again, like I said earlier, a real man, I don't give a fuck what your rules are. Typically, this is how you know you fucking with a real man.
Okay.
If he makes you challenge all the shit you hold dear.
Right.
All the shit you thought was the truth. This nigga come in and start rearranging all of your beliefs. That's how you know you fucking with a real one.
Right.
Okay.
At least make you think about, like, wait a minute, I ain't never did no shit like this for a nigga.
Right.
That's how you know you dealing with a real one.
Right.
No, but I'm saying like Zoe, like the truth really hurts.
Yeah.
The truth is shocking. The truth is, if you come from nothing, because I'm looking at your mama and all that, I want to see where you come from.
I see your mama now.
If you come from nothing, and this is what you working with, the information you got from nothing, I already think you ain't shit anyway. Because that's what I'm supposed to do until you show me something different.
Till you earn your stripes.
Right. I mean, why would I listen to anything somebody has to say who come from something broken?
Right.
That's all they know is broke shit. How to get slick with you, talk crazy to you when it ain't going their way. I don't get mad at girls when they snap and I laugh. I'll be like, wow, it took you 3 weeks. You did good.
Not 3 weeks. 3 whole weeks.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning into the Voice of Reason, man, it's on fire tonight. Tonight's topic, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. A deeper look at the difficult lover. Why do so many people believe healthy relationships are so hard to achieve? Ladies and gentlemen, in the building, we've got Master Corey HOLCOMB in the building sharing his insights, as well as Mimi Dukes, of course, Peaches, a.k.a. Donnie Keith, and Tiff Ram. The topic is crazy right now. The phone lines are open. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. Caller.
Who got the courage to say they mama ain't shit?
Ain't a lot of people scared to say they mama ain't shit.
That's
my mama wasn't shit.
My mama ain't shit.
Caller.
She ain't shit.
You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak
I love
on
her,
it.
but you ain't shit.
Caller, what up? You on the line? What's happening? Caller. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? You gotta turn your whole life down, pimp.
All right, I'm about to turn it down right
You gotta turn the entire room down. All right. So what's up now? Talk to me, man.
Shit, I don't know if I want to call because Corey's in the room, man. He might roast me.
Oh man, just speak on it, pimp.
Well, I'm probably going through some things. My wife just left me. I'm in the hotel room right now. And I came back to her after she cheated on me. And everything was good probably for a year.
All right, slow down. I got it, because Corey doesn't have headphones. Let's slow down, because you got to hear this.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
His wife just left him. He's in a hotel.
Congratulations.
He's in a hotel room right now. He went back to her.
So she accused me of cheating on her.
But she was the one who was cheating.
Yo.
All right, listen, bro. You got to turn your radio all the way down because we can hear you, or your video or YouTube or whatever, because we can hear this feedback. All right? Turn it all the way down, and now walk us through this story. Corey has on his headphones now. He could hear.
Well, his wife cheated and he left, right?
He at the hotel right now.
He should stay away.
And she accused him of cheating when, in fact, she cheated on him.
Well, he left a year ago, came back. They were together for a year, but now she's accusing him. Now he in the hotel room.
Yeah, that's probably the only place he'll get some sanctity. That's
peace.
situation. My homeboy in the hospital now for heart failure.
Wow.
He cheat on his girl. She cheat on him. I'm like, y'all need to really just
break up.
Yeah, just so you can become calm inside. You can't worry about where she at and what she doing. All you can do is just wear rubber with her and be around her.
Right, and you got to stop wanting a wound. You got to stop wanting to be with a wounded person. Wanting a wound. Now, if a person who clearly don't give a fuck about you, who clearly gonna cheat on you, doesn't care about the relationship you guys have, why would you want something, number one, that don't want you, and number two, refuses to deal with the wounds they got themselves? Because anybody that gets in a relationship that just says, fuck it, I'm going to throw it all to the wind, I don't give a damn. I mean, you got to really look at that kind of person because they don't have your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Can you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm following what you're saying.
Right.
Well, look, and let me tell you something else, bro. It ain't uncommon for somebody to be around somebody who do them wrong, because, you know what I'm saying, what we do, we hope it get better. But the truth of the matter is people show you who they are, and you cannot ignore that. If that person is that way around you, that's who that person really is, and trying to make her different or hoping she get different is a waste of time. You need to look. Life is short, man. You should go to the hospital and look at the people who not gonna leave out the hospital. They wish they had the chance you had right now to get the fuck on and enjoy life while you still here. That's how I tell people you snap up out of that. I know you don't want her to be out here getting fucked by the streets, but that's how she get down, homie.
Right.
That's real.
And you gotta see it as a bullet dodged.
Right.
You dodged a bullet. You alive in a hotel room across town somewhere, boy. You
go get you a gym membership, work out, go to the beach, go take trips,
go vegan.
Man, this world got you thinking you can't just get away from it all. Just get away from her.
Yeah.
Move
I feel you, man.
to Cape Town, Africa.
How old are you?
Just learn something different.
Right.
I'm 36.
You still a young man. You got a whole lot of life left, man. You sound depressed, but I'm just letting you know, man, you got to snap up out of that, man. It ain't no magic potion you could take to make it better. You just got to really get away from it.
Right.
Because I done walked away from bitches that I did not want to leave because I liked fucking with them. But the best thing I ever did was go through that pain of not calling them. And then later on when I saw them, it felt good because I'd be like, oh, here this bitch go. Because they always come back. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you a good dude, they always come back. Yeah. After the streets through with them, they come back, see if they can bump you upside the bump you upside the head again.
Right.
But it'll feel good to be on top of your game and look at her with that look, like with pity.
Like,
Like,
you know,
look at you.
I was wrong. You know, I left the last time, and the way I did things.
Bitch, you gonna let me put this dick in your mouth or what? That's what you supposed to say.
Man, just go.
And that's all I got for you.
Just go get some sweats.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Hey, 5150, man. I gave on the super chat tonight.
Oh man, good looking.
That's right.
Thank you, brother.
I listen to you, 5150 Corey. I listen to your show every week. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Do me a favor. Snap up out that, man. Ain't nobody worth it.
Right. Go buy
self-preservation, brother.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Go buy you some sweats and go to the strip club. Rub that out.
All right. Appreciate the call. Thank you so
Thin
much.
sweats, silk sweats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are on fire right now. If you're just tuning in to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard.
What?
Some of these plans and expectations that people have, and standards and beliefs and all these concepts and ideas, a lot of times, man, if you don't really check those ideas and standards and beliefs and expectations, a lot of times those be talking about it tonight. The number to dial again is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, this Ty from Alabama.
What up, Ty from Alabama?
Sweet
home. Not much. So I came on a little late, but I feel like the influence of social media has a huge role on, like what people are looking for nowadays. So nothing is really, genuine. Yeah, so I guess if you could elaborate on that or tell me if,
Well, I think a lot of when I watch social media, like the first couple of years I was watching it, you see a girl twerking or showing her ass, it was impressive. But now when I see niggas dancing and bitches shaking their ass, I just swirl right past that. I mean, I don't want to see that sucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's that because that let me know this a girl showing her worth. This what she got to offer to the game. Right. So I just keep it moving because I didn't had it.
Right.
But then again, I'm older and that's me.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
I'm 23. So,
oh man, you're a youngster.
That's prevalent at my age. Yeah, for sure. But I'm in a good situation though. I've been with my girl 7 years, and we getting through it. I feel like we on the right track.
Do me a favor, brother. This Corey Holcomb. I want you to.
I know it.
I want you to save about $200 to $400 and spend a week or two just following her when she's not around you. And I want you to call the show back and let us know what you see. Have the courage to be honest.
Right.
I'm a weirdo. I do stuff like that because it be people trying to convince me that they are who they say they are. But most of the time, when I follow somebody, when they don't know I'm following them, I always be like, I knew you wasn't shit.
Look, man, hey, I've been following y'all since I graduated high school, man. 5150, ZoWhat, Voice of Reason, all that good stuff.
Come on, man. We appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for the call. Ladies, do you guys disagree with some of the points that Corey is bringing up? And I have to ask that because you do know that black men and black women in particular, we really think totally different for the most part. Like we approach things totally different than y'all do.
Right.
And and I believe the white man has infiltrated y'all minds in a different way than they have black men, because there's still black men running around here that'll sock the shit out of a white man for the wrong shit.
Right.
You said some wrong shit. So, and I think sisters have been a little bit more compliant with society and have transferred some of those compliant beliefs into their relationships.
I agree.
Can y'all answer for this shit?
I agree 100% with that statement, because I think we had to conform as sisters with the way things were. I mean, we had to compete with each other in slavery times.
You making excuses?
I'm just keeping it 100
right,
because this shit is passed along from bitch to bitch to bitch. They pass this bitterness, the bitter bitch syndrome, to each other, because your mama had it, she passed it down, that nigga ain't shit, they always telling you something negative. So if you growing up with this in your mind, it's hard to have a real relationship until you shake all that emotional garbage off.
Okay, well shit, I'll fuck with you. Thank you. Mimi?
Smoke a bag.
I think that a lot of times people look at what's happening on TV, social media, and so, because a lot of commercials are made by the white man or by, different people of influential backgrounds, I think that it makes people believe what they see is what they should have. So if they see, a Carnival cruise, they feel like them and their family should be on it, knowing darn well they can barely afford breakfast. So it's just so many different things that it make them feel entitled. And we all deserve to have great things. I'm not saying that. But sometimes people see things, they see Walt Disney and they see this fairy tale relationship. They're believing they're going to have a fairy tale. You're not going to have this fairy tale that you're looking at. So let's, you know what I mean? So get over that. You're not, or some people think they're the bomb at everything they do. You don't know what everybody else is doing, so you ain't the bomb at everything, okay? There's other bomb people out here in the world. So I just think that the reality of life doesn't really set into people well overall. Is because the media and the way people want to compete with each other and how everyone wants to judge what you have. Oh, is that all you have? Oh, that's all your man did for you? Oh, that's how you guys are living? And everything is judged and people try to measure up to the next person's expectations.
Tiffany?
Well, obviously I have a different perspective altogether because I was raised by white people. So, of course I have a white perspective because I was raised by white people. But on the other side of that, I actually think what Corey had to say was hilarious because it's what black women do all the time. So he basically just told black men to do what black women do to them all the time. If you don't think your woman hasn't stalked you multiple times throughout your relationship, you have lost your goddamn mind. Black women do it all the time. They know the phone code to your phone. They know where your friends live, what their numbers are. They know that Samantha's number in your phone is really, or James's phone number is really Samantha. Like, they know all that shit. So what Corey just told that dude to do is something his girl has already probably done to him 10 times.
Wow.
Oh.
So no, I don't think black people have completely subscribed to white things because black people don't trust each other. Ooh. That's the problem with our relationships is we don't trust each other. So that's why we're always looking and checking you, because this is what I told my ex-husband. I'm not going to come to you with bullshit. I ain't going to fuss over you over some bullshit. I'm not going to present something to you till I know it's already facts. So when I brought him the information, I asked him the questions, I already knew the fucking answers. I already know you cheating. I already know you fucking up that finances because I already looked into it.
Corey Holcomb.
There was a time when black people lived in villages and we were all around each other. So if you do dirt, the village was able to see it.
And call you on it.
Yes. But now everybody does their dirt where they think people don't see it.
Right.
Right.
That's why people pull the bullshit they pull and then smile with you and act like, oh, I'm down with you and all like that. But when you get older and you've been through the game enough, it really don't take much for a motherfucker to do but open their mouth and you see who they are. Right. But it's amazing that people think that they shit work on everybody. There's fools out here. You can run game on a fool and he will not catch on, she will not catch on. But I'm telling you, man, people are smart. So when you talking and you wondering what's wrong, it's because your game see-through. That's what happened when it ain't a village for everybody that hold people accountable for. We all split up. When I be out at night and I be driving, I be seeing people I know leaving bitches' house.
Oh, yeah, I done caught a few
Some of these niggas be leaving niggas' house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Right,
it's
on the
like,
moist side of the game.
I say that to say,
right.
Man, you can't hide from yourself, and somebody always see what you don't want them to see.
That's right.
Closet.
So,
in the closet.
So would you say, because, I mean, this is a whole nother layer and ripple to this conversation. Crow and all of that shit has just kind of built-in bitterness in black relationships.
The women are our resources. Yes. That's what you should have. I mean, in the beginning when you were saying it, I wanted to be like, they are resources, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just they don't think that there are resources now. They think that there's something else because somebody told them something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the man is really the top of the chain, and that's what you're supposed to look for. I tell my daughter, you can't be with no simp because I ain't gonna smile with him. Right. If I smell that soft shit on him, I'm gonna be like, oh, you with this pussy motherfucker? This pussy
right,
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker gonna bring you down.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, most of these girls don't know how to find a man that really is going to be a man. And on top of that, somebody told them that you don't need no man. Somebody told them, oh, you could do this without a man and all that. But all the women who ain't got a man, look at them. Just look at them. They're in turmoil. They bitter. They kids don't listen to them. Everything about them. They just be like, get your whole life toe up. You talk about what you don't need.
What they face look
now,
like,
let me get
Corey.
this pussy and get the fuck up out of here.
They face crack.
Hey, listen. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X, man. This show is crazy right now. Corey Holcomb, Tiff Ram, Mimi Dukes, and of course, Peaches, a.k.a. Donnie Keith. Tonight's topic, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. A deeper look at the difficult lover. Where is our difficulty coming from? Where is the bitterness coming from?
Not making it hard.
Did I ask you to?
No, I'm just saying.
Cool. See, there's your difficulty right there. Following instructions. It's fine.
Not a good father.
No, we in here turned up right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. The Voice of Reason is live right now. Caller! You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Please make sure that you turn your entire living room down, meaning your computer, your video, whatever. Turn it down so we could hear you. Caller, you're on the line. Caller? Caller. Caller. All right, hang up. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Can we hear them? Caller? You just pushing buttons, whichever ones. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. I heard something too. Caller, you're on the line. What's up? I guess you can't turn nature down.
Hello?
Yes, caller, you're on the line. What's up?
Hey, Zoe, it's Dana. How are you?
What up, Dana? Can you roll your windows up?
Hey, Dana. Roll them up. I'm on the 210. I'm through that mountainous area past La Cañada, so sorry about that.
What's up? Talk to us.
Okay, so everybody had really valid points, and hi everybody. Everybody had really valid points, and I was listening to them, and I was just like, Corey was right, Tiffany was right, everybody was right, but what I wanted to speak to was Corey. I want to build on what he was saying about how women don't, black women don't know how to see quality because we're not quality. We don't come from quality. I'm not going to say my mama's not shit, but what I will say, she left me a lot of damage. She left me damage in the game, and that's all I had to go on. And I had to learn to value myself and build some self-love within myself attract quality. We attract what we are, and we ain't shit. A lot of us ain't shit. We ain't come from shit, and we ain't gonna be shit at the end.
Damn.
Until we get ourselves together. Seriously, Corey was right about the village. Like, there were people that check you, but as black women and this whole white supremacy thing, we think we're above men. We think we're better than them, and we don't need them. But they gonna seek to us. They're gonna seek to destroy them, and then they coming for us.
Damn.
And I don't understand why we don't see that. Like, how stupid is this? Women saying we don't need men, and I don't want no man in my house, and I don't value, men and shit, and I don't value family, and I think I could raise this baby on my own. Azalea Banks talking about, I'm about to go back and jump on this white dick. Like, bitch, is you crazy? Are you out your fucking mind?
Whenever slave master dick is better.
Like, she's fucking crazy for saying all this, but when we come together as some type of community, the ones that want to be a part of it, and get ourselves together and love ourselves and love our men, and they begin to, protect us and make us safe, then we can start to fantastical worlds, and we believe in Disney, and we watching rom-coms, and we think the shit is scripted, and that's how it's supposed to go. Then we always gonna be fucked up, and ain't gonna be nothing left but the game, and we all gonna be played.
Wow, Dana
She
from
on fire.
Dana from Pasadena,
All right,
always
Dana.
doing it. Thank you for the call, baby girl.
I'm
You're
fanning
welcome.
for
I'ma
you,
continue
girl.
to
You
listen.
hot.
Damn.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get riled up, but when I hear crazy stuff and I see women thinking and saying, just crazy stuff Bay and Jay is relationship. This woman got to bring another woman in her bedroom to satisfy her husband. And she's like, but you got to leave, when it's over. That's not relationship goals. That's some shit where you think he need more than 2 pussies at a time.
Oh, okay.
Polygamy, it's okay.
Ooh, thank you, Dana. Thank you,
And
baby.
thinking, it's cool, and you well, she got to leave when it's over with. And
I think it's insane for a
we
woman
gotta
to
bring
think
all
that
this
her
and,
man is just going to only sleep with her. That's
trying to sell
insane.
albums and shit like that. I'm just looking at, that, I like
He
you
might
until
only
you
sleep
got
with you.
fucking crazy.
Okay, Dana, we got to let these
I'm
other
sorry.
people get in here. Thank you,
Okay,
baby.
Go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I got riled up, but I was kind of listening, and it's just
You
one
on
of those
fire,
types of-
girl.
Let's
Fire.
just come together.
All right,
Let's just
Dana.
come together. You guys have a good one. All right, bye.
Ooh, Dana.
She was hot to death.
Dana brought the fire.
They still trying to run it. It's like talking about after you get through, the bitch got to leave. This bitch might run to the store later on. You better leave this bitch in this room, goddammit. Because I'm
She might
sleeping.
make a nigga a sandwich.
Damn. Dana brought that fire, though. But she brings up an important point. Maybe the difficulty that comes into your relationship comes from the society in which you were born into.
Exactly.
Now, you niggas have heard me quote this philosopher dude over and over and over again. And I've said, quoting him, he said, "It is no measure of health to be fully integrated into a sick society." You not healthy just because you got everything a sick society says you supposed to have.
Right.
So what has happened is black men have been oppressed by this sick society to the point that we can't give what is natural for us to give to our sisters. Now our sisters have turned and said, well, fuck it. I'll take from the devil if I can't get from you.
Oh.
And then turn around and say my relation in a broken society. Can y'all address that real shit right now? Corey said, no, they can't address none of that shit.
I'll address mine first because I'm usually anti the society anyways. This is why having relationship conversations now, I usually actually try to tend away from it because of something Dana just said. She's going to impose her view of what her relationship expectation is on the morality of how other people conduct their relationship. So she's like, oh, it's fucked up if another woman's going to let another woman come into her bedroom. Whereas I'm not anti that. I'm not anti even one-sided monogamy. I was like, I like girls too. How about we both allowed to fuck bitches, but I won't fuck other dudes. That's how my relationship is right now. And mind you, it's not being executed right now, but it might be soon. But based on society's expectations or standards or what we've been taught based on Christian views for most of the dominant society, they'd be like, that's fucked up. That's not monogamous. That's not healthy. That's not normal. That's not longevity. But like Corey says, you also have this fictitious idea from Disney that your one vagina is going to be the one taste he wants forever. Like, I'm a bomb bitch, but I'm like, sometimes you want other flavors of ice cream. So I accept that in my relationship, which is why when other people talk to me, they think like I'm just a fucking unicorn, and they're like, wait, what? I'm like, no, monogamy might be cool for you, but I've redefined what monogamy in my relationship is one-sided. Like, yes, my dude can have other chicks. I'm going to have other chicks. We just won't have dudes. And it's cool because I don't really fuck with society's norms.
Okay. We got to get some callers in here. Everybody's trying to get in right now. Caller! This whole topic of why your ass so goddamn difficult. Shit, you know our phone lines is open. Caller, get in here. What's your name? Where you calling from? What's up?
Corey. I just giving you a call because I want to thank you and Corey and Tiffany for the advice you gave the guy that called in earlier. I'm in the same shit, man. I'm a year into separation, divorces maybe in the next couple of weeks. Any advice in how to handle having to see this bitch because of my son? I got 50-50. And I'm a great dad. I'm going to continue to being a great dad. I just ordered on Amazon his new car seat. I'm there until when the wheels fall off of him. If that bitch moves, I move to that state, whatever she does. But how do I handle having to see her? What about future stepdad bullshit? Like, how do I handle that shit?
Corey.
I mean, I think he said, how did he handle, like, when the other niggas come around?
Is that what you're
His
saying,
jealous
bro?
ass said how he go control her. That's all I heard.
You ain't gonna be able to listen, man.
Always come around and pick your son up with a bad bitch in the car. That's what I used to do when I used to pick up my daughter. One day she ran out the other door just to see the bitch that I was with and tried to talk crazy to her. I was so glad it was a confident bitch because she was laughing at her.
Right.
I was laughing too because the girl was like, what's wrong with her?
Right.
Just come around with bad bitches and you gonna win.
He from the island.
Don't
He
be
ain't
falling
about
in
to
love
do
with
that.
them bitches. Just come around, use them for their body and drop them off. And go to Roscoe's or Krispy Kreme after that.
Now, I'm gonna hit you with this though. Listen to this.
Yes.
Just on being a father, show up and be excellent at being a father.
Fuck that child. It's by her. Get you a new child by a girl that's about something.
No.
That's your sacrificial seed. He belonged to the game.
I can't
Yo,
do that.
South
He's
Central
my one and only.
Hey, seriously though, always show up because a lot of times a woman's ego is always invested after a breakup.
That baby gonna bring stress to you. Forget about it.
Don't do that. But listen, a woman's ego is always invested after a breakup. Women hate being played and women hate losing just like men. So Pete Game, if you get better without her, become a better parent, become a better man, a lot of times that shit boils her ass more than you sitting down trying to talk to her and trying to be on the same page with her. Sometimes if you just say, fuck it, I'm out, and you disconnect all the way and you do exceptional shit as it pertains to your kid and as it pertains to yourself, a lot of times she got to deal with herself now.
Right.
Rent a convertible and get your dick sucked in front of her building. I'm telling you how to do it, homie. This is how you do it. You want to get her.
You understand?
I appreciate it.
All right, bro. We appreciate the call.
Thank you. Super chat going. Thanks.
Super chat. Thank you, good brother. We appreciate it. Hey, man, it's going down
Yeah,
in the town right now. Caller, get on the line right now. Are you dealing with a difficult person? Hey, man, you got to turn your life down. Your life.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's happening?
Hey, this is Zoe from Sheboygan.
Zoe from Sheboygan, what's up, man?
Right, and then come around her, right? She might start fucking with you.
I didn't say come around her, and I didn't say nothing about her fucking
I
with
said
you.
come around after you boss up, but it ain't about if she might start fucking with you. If she fuck with you, everything. Let me say, everything after a bitch disrespect you is for nothing after that. I tell a bitch, if you fuck with me after you said that to me, you are about to make a fool out yourself. 'Cause I am not gonna forget you said that. It's blasphemous after that.
Yeah, because you just said you ain't fucking with me, and now you sucking my dick.
Wow.
How about that? That's how it go. When a woman talk crazy to me, I'll be like, all right, we there now.
You get excited, yeah.
Welcome to the dark side.
Open your mouth.
They gonna be talking crazy to me and I forget about that shit. I heard what you said. What you said, just like Denzel said in Training Day, you told me to suck your dick.
Right.
I ain't forgot you said that. Woo. Boss up, dog out.
Damn.
Or just move on, okay?
That's the right thing to do is to move on, but fuck that shit.
Wait. But Corey is bringing up an interesting point here.
What?
Nobody dogs a motherfucker out like women dog men out.
Man.
Especially married men. Men who are fathers. Men who are being isolated from their kids. Now, nobody is saying men don't dog women, but women, when y'all put y'all heads together and form an evil coven of sisters that are devoted to being against a particular nigga, y'all ruin shit. All types of shit. Y'all niggas will get motherfucking cable in a nigga's name. Y'all niggas
they do short man shit. Shit that little bitty niggas do till you still on them.
Right.
Then they act right. After you super sock their ass. That's what women do. They do little nigga shit.
Oh shit.
No, they can't whoop you, but they trying. You be,
okay, you got one more question, and then we got to get you up out of here. The phone lines is cracking, dog.
All I want to say is that nobody's talking about women talking up under men's clothes. So talking about his penis and that being the reason why they difficult. They cat that would come through and change their life. Now, no matter what you do, you could be the best man in the world, but if you ain't hit that spot, it's over for you, cuz I'm out.
All right. Well,
let me just say this, because he's still listening. We got shower heads, nigga. We really don't, the dick is nice, but I can still have an orgasm without
Some girls
it.
need orgasm through penetration. Like, they prefer that. And when they get it the way they like it, then that's what they be on.
Because I be like, that's
you can
nice
still out
too,
their kids' piggy bank and the bitch
goodbye.
won't say shit.
They still out the piggy bank, Corey.
Well, I done robbed so many goddamn. You know I did it, but you like me.
I'm missing 10 quarters.
Can you? It ain't nothing but brown shit in this bank now.
I had silver, but I came 4 times.
Hey, we trying to get Tone Talks. He's on the phone line. We trying to get him in here. Listen, if you want to get in and talk about your difficult relationships, talk about how you were difficult. Don't just call in and talk about how your partner is difficult. Talk about how you difficult. The number to dial would be 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X, the premium talk channel on dashradio.com. I'm ZoWilliams, the Voice of Reason, sitting in here right now. We're talking about difficult lovers, difficult relationships. What is the purpose of difficult relationships? It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you're calling from? Speak on it. You calling from a payphone. Cool. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
What up?
Tone Talks is in the building. Tone.
What up, Tone?
Can we?
Corey up in there.
Tone.
I see you over there in the corner in that green, Corey. Look,
what up, man?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Tone. Wait a minute. I need you to cover some specific shit because I know you. Because we finna turn off everybody's mic because I know you finna go ham and eggs. We need
I'm gonna say some real simple shit.
Don't say no simple shit now, nigga. You in here?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm coming with some real. What's funny is this whole society now, post feminism, post like 79, is really well suited for like a woman.
a beautiful woman. You live in these cities, you run around, you fuck up on one part of the city, then you go to another part of the city and do the same game. It ain't really well suited for like a black dude. They ain't get no inheritance or nothing like that. And so what ends up happening is everybody don't know where they live. You know, let's come back to L.A. I did a piece for the Sentinel that came out of Duke and UCLA. Middle black family worth $200 a week.
Wait. Tone. I'm going to need you to slow down and say that shit again. You just did a paper, a 67-page paper with Dark Hamilton out of Duke, one of the world's leading economists. You just said the middle black family in America is worth in LA is worth $200 liquid. Start there.
Yeah. So I mean, but the middle white family is worth $300 hard, $100 liquid. So what you get is this reality that family is now about intergenerational family. And the young lady that called in 3 callers back, she was right. But I'm not talking socially. We ain't worth shit because we ain't got no wealth. But women don't got to catch that flack. Look, if a nigga go out with Serena Williams, the next broad don't catch no flack for not having Serena's money. But a nigga that ain't got no money ain't going to get to go out with Serena Williams. She married the nigga that was CEO ready. But on the women's side, a random woman could go out with Jamie Foxx. A random woman could go out with any of these athletes one time. So what ends up happening is that the next dude after that athlete is like, I'm used to this level of eating, or I'm used to concerts and sitting in this row. And so what's ending up happening is the fact that black people don't have money coming back from slavery and Jim Crow. It falls on the men. And everybody out here cheating and doing 70% divorce rate for black women first time married. 70%. Ain't nobody telling these women, look, you're a fucked up wife. And what you gonna do? Go to wife class or learn how to be a better person? Because all these games around like sexuality and I don't mind, cheating over here, I don't mind cheating over there. Why your shit didn't work? What part did you play for your marriage not working? And I feel like you got this interesting dynamic even from the call. All these men are calling in open. Where the women at? Where the wives at?
They'll call in when I bring in the psychics.
They want to hear that bullshit.
Up in the Hilton.
What's going
on? Up in the Hilton crying. I think for a lot of us, I come back to it. We did a show together. Them songs from the 90s fucked up a lot of dudes about 35 to 40 years old. All that baby, I want you back bullshit. We was listening to Boyz II Men. They was listening to TLC Scrubs. So now they built up like Voltron. And we just meet. And I feel like, I come back to one other basic thing. I said this to you before. And everybody got their view on it. The single mama syndrome in the black community has created a very interesting social dynamic. What it's done is, if you saw your mama not have a man, you kind of just want a woman to have a good dude. So you don't know how to be a good dude. You didn't see a marriage. But you try to give this woman all the shit that your mama didn't have. But if your mama had a daughter instead, she raised her to go get her. And if this shit ain't working, then you got to run to the next dude who's going to give you what you need because you deserve the most. And so we created this environment where you got that with no inheritance. With no inheritance. I say back to the dude, a couple callers back, I take a different view. The guy that was in the room and everything else, I can't relate. I just ask you, it would be interesting to ask him about his wife. Because I bet you come out with some red flags of asking the question, why the fuck did you marry this lady? Why the fuck did you marry this lady? I don't want to hear she just was in college or nothing else. Like, tell me the parts of her. Because we ain't really socialized our men to be as selective as we socialize our women, in my view. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Tone Talks.
All that shit real.
Damn, Tone Talks. What we doing right now?
That is the nicest way I ever heard somebody say bitches ain't shit.
You know what?
I ain't never heard it.
But let's give the women an opportunity to circle the wagons. Because Tone just laid out some cold facts, some cold perspective. And I want to hear from y'all because this is your platform. Is he right? Is he wrong? Do you agree wholeheartedly? Do you disagree? And if you do agree, on what points? Tiffany.
Well, I mean, you can't disagree with the facts, like the actual numbers that he shares. But again, I come from a unique place. I'm not one of the ain't shit bitches. I come from white privilege. Like, to be honest, I have inheritance. I have parents who are going to help if I fall down. Like, and that's an advantage I have over most people in this conversation. And I'm very aware of that. So it's unfair to say all black women ain't shit, but most of us in general, black women and black men, are unaware of the legitimate plight of economics, from the generational poverty, not brokenness, not lack of rich or wealth, because most black people don't know the fucking difference between rich and wealthy. Like, both of us don't know. So it's an issue on both sides. I'm not just ever going to feel comfortable just putting the plight and the sole responsibility on black women.
Well, normally I don't have to do this, but I guess I do. You guys have been on about 70 shows by now. We never speak in general.
So I was like, I can only speak for myself. I don't come from where Tone's talking about, because I do come from having inheritance, and I have certain situations that most black women don't, because I am biracial and I come from white privilege, and I just have to own that shit up top.
Wait, get on the mic. Wait. Let Corey get on the mic, and then I'm going to come right back to you, Tone. Go.
I just want to ask you, why do you think you're in the position you in, sister?
Which position?
Like, you in the same boat all the rest of them in.
I'm in a similar boat, but not exactly the same. And I'll explain why that was. It's because I still had the same fantasies and the same lack of knowledge. So when I went into my marriage, I thought, honestly, genuinely, the one thing that I had that other people didn't, it was I actually knew that my white privilege could actually I thought it could encapsulate some things.
He's talking about now. He's talking about right now.
Again, if y'all ain't open, it's fine. But I'm going to share the reality was, I was very aware.
Wait, you ain't on the mic.
Use this mic, kid.
So I would never disrespect her on purpose, but she said white privilege. You know you don't have white privilege, right?
Listen, I come from a background most black people don't, which was I still had parents that were going to pay for my fucking wedding. I do have parents that if I really asked for it, they would put a down payment on a house. Most black people don't have that. I'm not saying I actually have white privilege as a fucking white person. No, I'm not ignorant. But what I am saying is I don't come from the same background that a lot of black people do. I still do have advantages that a lot of black people don't, and I'm very aware of that.
What is the advantages?
Again,
she has a family that'll help her.
I know a lot of black people who got family that'll give somebody.
But the difference, no.
Okay, everybody can't talk at the same time.
The huge difference is, yes, there's black people who have black families that can help them, but the whole point of the conversation is there is a difference in our society between black and white. And my difference is the family that's going to help me is white. And that's a huge thing. If I wasn't aware of that consciously, that would be a huge disadvantage to me in general. It's not a privilege.
Sister? How did they help you? I mean, like, it's the same boat that everybody else is.
I mean, if you want to say that, that's fine. But again, I said as a mixed kid,
I got
being
you,
in this society, I had to be aware of the fact that my white family and how I was raised and how that societally impacts me is different than if I was raised in a strictly black family. Because the difference is, how did my grandparents get their house? My grandpa was white. He got his first house because wait. How did my grandfather get his first house? No, just follow me for a second, because this goes back to exactly what Tone's talking about.
Wait, because I'm gonna throw it back to Tone. He gonna go in. I already know.
She thinks she's better than the other black women that's out here, but you're not.
That's not what I was saying. Let me trace it. So Tone, because it goes with what Tone's saying.
Let her wrap it up.
My grandfather got his first house not because he was rich or had money. My grandfather had a 6th grade education. He was a baker. He didn't make more than $6 an hour his entire life. But how did my grandfather get a house? My grandfather got a house because he came back from World War II and benefited from the GI Bill, which most black men didn't. My grandfather was poor as fuck.
So you had a jump start, but you right back here with a motherfucker.
I'm not. Again,
my people's had money.
I'm aware of the difference. I didn't say you said I thought I was better. I said I recognized the difference.
That's why I was like, why does she think
I said I'm in a different situation because of my background. I didn't say I'm better than. Difference does not mean better than.
All right, so look. Let me do this.
I never said I was better than anybody. I said I'm in a different situation because I'm aware of my background.
All right, let me do this.
I hope you don't think I was talking crazy to you. I wasn't.
Let me do this.
No, but I just know how the chat room and people listening are going to take it. I want to be very clear that I would never say I'm better than anybody because I'm not.
All right, let me do this.
That's what you say.
Here we go. Hey, Tone talk. Tone,
yeah.
I need you to make your final point, brother. Come in here, make your final point, and wrap this shit up.
Yes, Tone.
Yeah. The only thing I want to say is I just think that black folks done really remade themselves as chocolate-covered white people. And like I'm listening to what Corey's saying, and she's not in the same place though. Like I know the girl, and like she's in a different place because she got them white people. And like we got to be honest about what $200
Where's the
liquid
different
means.
place? We all right
Let me finish, and I'll tell you. $200 liquid mean that you got to pay for your mama computer instead of her giving you a computer. $200 liquid means like we have this idea that we have a critical mass of black people that can get a down payment from their family. It doesn't exist. And I think what happens is as entertainers sometimes you're in a unique group, and that unique group has access to wealth that isn't normal for working class black folks. But for white folks, oh my God. That shit is steel workers, and that shit is factory workers, and that shit is tech workers. What happens is we don't really open our eyes to see the vast reality of Louisville and Mississippi and Louisiana. I know you travel there for comedy things, but I'm saying in a larger scale, the actual city of film, the whole place of Selma when I went down there.
When people talk a lot, man, that means they can't make their point straight up. Let me tell you something. You either black or white.
I'll tell you straight up.
And if you're white, you can walk in the door and get things done. But when you black, you just perpetrating.
No matter who your family is.
You acting like you're not black. Right. You
what I'm saying to you straight up is that the middle black family's worth $1,700. When the last time you met that family? I'm saying to you that she's saying to you, she's from the white side. When you are biracial and you have a white parent, you get to step out of that like Tracy Ellis Ross and have a white Jewish father who can pull you out
Tracy Ellis Ross got a TV show because Diana Ross was her daughter. It meant something.
Her mother, yeah.
Wait.
You don't even know the daddy.
Wait, who is the daddy?
The daddy, you don't even know the daddy.
Some rich white man.
The daddy is a Jewish producer tied to the schmuck business in New York.
Oh, that's true.
Diana just fucked well.
It's how the Jews actually correlate. It's not Diana Ross alone. What I'm saying to you is that
Tracy Ellis Ross got it, but
so that's what you're saying.
Let her get it. I'm glad she found a way. I seen her get off the plane with Akon brother, and I know she know how to work that pussy right too. I'm just saying.
Wait. This is what I'm gonna do. I got the gang
you
control.
You can perpetrate. You not who you showing yourself to be.
Hey,
that's who you are.
This is what I gotta do. I gotta take a quick break. Tone, stay on the line. I'm gonna take a quick break. We gonna come back. We gonna settle this shit down, and we gonna speak like we got some sense. ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. The shit's on fire tonight. This shit's crazy. We'll be back at 2.2.
Dash Talk X, the place where conversation and inspiration are the main event. This is Dash Talk X, the spot where your limiting beliefs
get bitch slapped.
ladies and gentlemen. All right, listen.
I promise.
We're back on the
I
air.
can't support this because it's
Yo, we back on the air, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this has been Jesus. This has been a very powerful conversation. If you're just tuning into the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X, shit is getting crazy up in here. Tone Talks, Tiffany Ram, Corey Holcomb, Peaches, Mimi, everybody up in here. Tonight's topic has been off the chart. I want to say, let me send a shout out to the YouTube family. I want to say, everybody on YouTube watching the show live, we appreciate your super chat. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate the phone calls. Hey, listen, by the way, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Man, this topic has been off the charts. If you want to know what the topic is, let me tell you right now, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. A deeper look at the anatomy of the difficult lover. We talking about all things that make relationships difficult. Difficult people. Wow. We've been talking about slavery, how it has affected the minds of the beautiful, powerful black princesses.
What you say?
We can't be queen.
We've been talking about some access to white privilege via their white parent. Barack Obama did. Mm-hmm. Right? I think his grandfather left him, or his mama left him $500,000.
His grandfather did, and his grandfather and his grandmother were the ones who tried to get him in that private school. Well, they didn't. They actually did get him in the private school in Hawaii for him to then be able to be eligible to go to Harvard in the first place.
Wow. Biracials accessing
white privilege.
Wow. And all of this is wrapped into the difficult lover. If you got expectations for a motherfucker that come from a different lineage than you, at some point you just gonna have to say, damn the expectation. I'm gonna have to just, this is who I love.
We just gonna be, baby.
So Tone, let me bring Tone in real quick, and then, hey Tone, make your final point, man, and then I'm gonna wrap you.
Yeah, I'm just saying this. I think that for a lot of us, we perceive the world based on like a few people we know and then extend it out. And the reality is that we don't have to do that no more. We got the census data, we got the Pew Research, and we start understanding the narrative on what slavery left behind. And I think for a lot of these relationships, they're not working because there is no wealth, but we're not sharing in that cost together as men and women. We basically have a system where we're still just looking at men like, you're not providing a home. You're not. The girl said it earlier. I need you to provide safety. So you need me to provide safety during extreme wealth calcification. It just came out yesterday that Jeff Bezos is the richest man in modern history at $150 billion. Where do you think that money came from? It came from the sharing of wealth that we saw in 1980. In 1980, that wealth was being shared amongst older people, all kind of middle class people. And so I'm just saying, like, my last thing is, I come back to it. In the middle black family is worth $200 liquid in LA, and the middle white family is worth $100,000 liquid. And you see that show up in our relationships when we both expect the same thing. Everybody else can believe what they believe. All right.
Wow, good looking, man. Thanks. Tone Talks. Right. You can catch Tone Talks Friday night live right after the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. I'm telling you, man, I got a lineup over here. It's crazy. We starting to get some hell of a shows on here. Corey, what's your thought on that, man?
White people money come from slavery.
Clearly.
Off the backs of black people. And
Cotton.
I feel like the reason that black people don't rise up is because it's just not our nature to be warmongers like that.
Right.
And it's to our detriment as we are around Caucasian people because they are warmongers and they know they not bigger and stronger, so they prepare for what could go wrong if one of us get loose. Like money and whoop, 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 whoop. It make people think they supposed to go get their money, but the bottom line is you will never be treated fair in America until you basically kill the motherfucker that's stopping you from being who you can be.
Look at Marcus.
I'm just saying, there's no other way.
Marcus' face is...
Huh? White people are not gonna give you. White people are not gonna give you the power you deserve. You have to take it. That's just bottom line. So, I mean, like, whatever people talk about with money and analytics and all that stuff, okay, you still ain't gonna be shit till we get ready to motherfucking slaughter these motherfucking beasts.
Wow.
That's on that nonsense.
Look at Marcus' face.
It's the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? I communicate with Caucasian people all the time, man. You know, if they ask me about what I got to say, I just say, well, what's the problem with what I say? Tell me what you're mad about, because I know it's the truth, so I'm arguing in the truth.
Right.
Boom. So, do you think our relationships as black men and women would be less difficult, would be easier, if we broke up with white expectations and beliefs? When I say expectations, I'm talking about expectations of success, expectations of, this is the life we supposed to be living. If we broke up with all of their standards, would our relationships be less problematic? Mimi!
I feel two ways about that. I mean, obviously, it could be less problematic if you're looking at something that they're saying and you're living by that code. But I believe we as black people put a lot of pressure on ourselves and each other to do what the Joneses is doing. You know, you ain't got no Air Jordans or you got Payless shoes. I mean, everything's a competition. Everything is looked at. And if you're not doing certain things, you're looked down upon. So I think it's a double-edged sword. I think that even though we let go of the white man's expectations and their beliefs, I still think that we've inherited our own, which tells us where you're prosperous and where you're not. So if you've got on your bubble gums and they got holes in them, you're not going to get the same respect as the dude that pulls up with the clean sneakers all the time and he looking fresh. Matter of fact, that dude want to be that dude. That's why he gets in the game. He like, dude, how you get on them kind of shoes? I know
Get
you live on a block.
Get you a real nigga and follow that motherfucker.
Exactly.
That's what I tell you. Fix all that.
Yeah, exactly. So they
but only a real one. No bullshit.
Exactly. A real nigga.
Tiffany?
Oh, God. There's not enough time, y'all.
Just go ahead. Come on. We got to move quickly.
I actually really agree with Corey. Like, the only way that black people are really going to succeed is if there's a complete overhaul of the system. That's just the problem. You can't try to slowly fix what's broken when the system's so intricate. The three oldest systems we have are education, the legal system, and our government, which are all broken. None of them are made to benefit black people. So the only way to really make a society that benefits us or is even equal is to completely overhaul it, basically blow it up from the inside.
I like it. And then Donnie Keith.
I'm from that place Tone Talks was talking about, Mama on the County, them bubble gums with the holes in it. So I know the best of both worlds because my father had money. And I do believe that we do need to break up with those white belief systems. But I had a father that was kind of like Corey, kind of told me the real. So there was nothing to break up with. You know, when I grew up, it wasn't no Cinderella stories here.
Okay. All right. So here's my take on it. We can't even get to the meat of the purpose of relationship because every point we covered in this conversation about the social issues we're talking about economics, we're talking about education, we're talking about housing, where we live, and then all of this shit gets filtered into our relationship choosing apparatus, right? And it brings along a certain level of difficulty when you start judging based on lineage, you start judging based on family, where y'all live, where you were educated, all that. But the real deal about relationships is spiritual.
Right.
You can't even get to the spiritual lessons. The lesson of, I got a difficult motherfucker to show me my own difficulty.
Right.
This person is argumentative because I'm easily triggered. And that's why I got this person, so I could identify the trigger and then diffuse it. We can't even get to the spiritual side of it because I always say relationship is broken into two categories. You got the social side and then you got the spirit side. The spirit side is atrophied because we live in a capitalist society. The capitalist society makes us all opportunists. Makes us all motherfucking mercenaries. We all looking at each other with the side eye, trying to size each other up to see how this person can facilitate something to me. Right. Listen, you get somebody like Lettucey. she got a new record out called Add to Me. Now, Lettucey is one of the most talented singers I've ever heard. That girl sang. Town Business. I knew you was going to do that. Town Business. Okay.
Don't be like that.
Lettucey, one of the most talented motherfuckers I've ever heard sing. But the song is about greed and selfishness. But no one would ever say that. The song is Add to Me. Nigga, what are you bringing to me? Is what the song. How do you add to me? Nigga, if your relationships is about mathematics. Nobody ever thinks that way. Is your relationship about mathematics? Or is it about healing the shit your uncle did?
See, when he used to babysit and leave with his fingers stinking.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It does happen.
It happens.
But do you see? Do you see? That's the part. But again, that's what relationship is for. It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle for self-understanding. And if we can't get self-understanding because we so busy being relationship brokers and relationship accountants, how many motherfuckers you know, I like to call them slight collectors, are in a relationship? How you in a relationship and you spend most of your time collecting slights?
Waiting for
from your partner.
Waiting for
and then you never question, why is it that I do that? Why is it that I judge? Why is it that I don't listen? Why am I not empathetic to the motherfucker I'm with? Mm-hmm. These are all your lessons. These are all the reasons why you're in that relationship in the first place. But the way society is set up today, you got other shit to worry about than your spiritual development, and that is the original purpose of relationship, of relating. Most people don't even get to that shit. This shit was fire tonight, my nigga.
Fire.
Ooh, the voice of reason was crazy. Let's get a couple more calls in. We know a couple people want to talk right now. Call in, tell us about your demons.
Your demons.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your? Oh, they all dropped. Oh, okay, caller, you're on the line. What's your? Oh, turn your life down. Your life is.
Why do you always put me on when the show is ending?
Well, that means you got to say what you need to say. Quick. What's up, baby girl?
Oh my God, no, you got to do this show again because that song is significant in my life. And then the second thing I want to say is that Antonio he's going to have to provide more data. He can't just do the LA data and that be the end all to be all.
Well, he got other data. He got other data.
At 10 o'clock at night, and I'm not in the hood.
Yeah, he got other data, baby. He got other data. I know you still a little salty with Tone because y'all had a little run in. I know.
Yeah.
But he got other data, baby.
Do that. Yeah.
All right, so wait a minute. Taurus from Atlanta. Taurus from Atlanta.
Hi, Corey.
Taurus from Atlanta. This
What up, sis?
This is what I need you to do.
Yes.
I need you to turn it down 2 notches. So I can just turn your energy down a little bit. So I can receive you. I need to. There we go. Now speak on it so we can listen to you, baby.
No, I'm just tired of him with this brokenness syndrome shit. You know, so I have to. I'm gonna be like Tim. I don't fall into that broken person syndrome. But both of my parents are black, so not everybody's situation. I know you do the song, but not all. Yeah. But you got to start doing more of the people who grew up in 2 households with 2 incomes. I've been working since I was 14 years old. I don't need a man to provide a support. If he wants to do it, that's great. But I'm not gonna cry if he doesn't. Okay. And I don't have a problem supporting him if I love him.
Right.
So, you know.
Well, bend the knee then. Shit.
Now, I
bend both.
Say what?
I said bend the knee.
Oh, I've done that. I did it in my marriage.
Bend it to me.
Bend it to
T'Challa,
don't go there with me with that.
You're not married no more?
I sent you some information. You haven't followed up on any of it.
Oh, you sent me something?
You
sent me something?
Yes, I sure did.
Oh,
shit.
Go check your
Where'd you
email.
send it?
Pictures and
No, I sent it weeks ago. Go check your email.
Oh, let me check my email. I might have a plane ticket.
Hey,
to go out there and slang some of this loin.
Wait, she used to be married? Is that what it is?
I'm divorced.
Okay.
I've been divorced since 2014. I was married for a long time. And I'm not one of these little kids.
Taurus, you're not that old.
I'm a woman.
All right, baby. Well, listen, we got to go now. I know it's at the end of the show.
I'm upset, but you got to do the show again, please. Do the
All right.
topic again, but the real topic of the song.
Okay, we'll do it again. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back so you can get in there. We appreciate you
All right.
calling in, love.
I love y'all. All right.
right.
We love you too, girl.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Voice of Reason. We appreciate all of the callers. We appreciate all of the people in the building right now. Corey Holcomb came in, cutting up. Donnie Keith, Mimi, and of course, Tiff Talks and Tone Talks called in. This shit was fire. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll be back Friday with a new episode of The Voice of Reason. We might even do part 2 of this motherfucker because this shit was
that
crazy.
part.
We appreciate it all. We love y'all, and we'll see